Get fresh with us.
I just got this figure in from freshfigures.com and I could not be happier. This is the new Figma Motoko Kusanagi, the new movie version from the new Ghost in the Shell film that came out, I guess it was last year. This figure is fantastic. I could play with this figure, take pictures of it, do video reviews of this thing all day long. These are still available at freshfigures.com. Go get yours now. Figures of action here, and today we're taking a look at the new Figma Motoko Kusanagi figure from Ghost in the Shell. This is the new movie version, newly released from Figma Max Factory, the Good Smile Company. It is in celebration of the 25th anniversary of the first Ghost in the Shell film. There's a big Funimation sticker on the front of the box. There was a bunch of pictures, packaged pictures of this figure at the beginning of the video. There will be more pictures at the end showcasing some of the different things that you can do with the figure using the different accessories, faces, hair pieces that the figure comes with. The look that we have here is probably the one that I will stick with for my figure. She's holding the assault rifle. She has the smaller pistol there in the holster, and I went for the hair piece that has the visor on it but not over her eyes because I really like the way that the eyes are painted on this figure. She does come with two other heads. There's an angry one, or two other faces. There's an angry one and there's a calm one. Also visor down and no visor. There'll be some more pictures, like I said, at the end of the video. I almost wish that Figma would include alternate heads rather than the alternate face hair setups. It allows you to mix and match, but for me, with my Figma figures, I've never gotten the look to be quite seamless where they go together there. That said, I do like the ability to be able to mix and match. I don't know if I would have been able to get this if they had included two alternate heads. I don't know if I would have been able to get the visor up and the slightly angry expression at the same time. So let's take a closer look at the figure. Something I did want to mention that is different from the other two Figma figures that I have is this extra shoulder joint that allows you to move the arm over a little further than you would be able to otherwise. Say if you wanted to get both hands on the gun, you could easily, because the shoulders pop out a little more to give you a whole extra range of motion. Now from some angles that is going to look odd, but from some angles it does not. It just depends. Get the figure and you'll be able to play around with it and maybe see a little bit more in person what I'm talking about. But it does give you a little extra range of motion there with that extra shoulder joint. The rest of the articulation is standard for what Figma has been doing recently, at least from the other two figures I have. I have the standalone complex version of the Ghost in the Shell Figma Motoko Kusanagi figure, as well as the Figma Link Skyward Sword from Legend of Zelda. The paint and sculpt on this figure are absolutely fantastic. I could mess with this figure, take pictures, and do videos all day long, but in the interest of time, I will not. I will try and keep this fairly short. Most of the figure is painted flat black. There are some accents here that are gray on her tactical suit, as well as some areas that are shiny black as well. The holster is attached to her leg and also to her hip. It does limit the articulation just a little bit with this leg. This other leg can move quite a bit more than that one can if I can get it under the rubber piece there. The articulation is hindered only slightly with the holster there, but I like the look of it. It doesn't really detract any points for the figure for me. It comes with a very nicely sculpted and painted assault rifle. She comes with a total of 10 hands. You have the splayed jazz hand. You have the gripping hands. You've got 2 fists for punching. And you've got 2 different size trigger finger hands that go on her right hand. One for the pistol and one for the assault rifle. They are not the same size, the hands aren't. One slightly smaller for the pistol and one slightly larger for the assault rifle. This figure has all the other standard figma articulation. The neck, the elbows, the wrists there with all the different changeable hands, the diaphragm joint and the waist joint, the hips, the knees, the ankles, all the same from the other Figma figures that I've had, but that she does have that extra shoulder joint so that you can get her arm to extend a little bit more. And like I said, from some angles it does look natural, and from some angles it looks pretty unnatural. If you're into taking pictures of your action figures, I think this is something that you will appreciate if you can get it from the correct angle. Can we take a look at how tall this figure is?
Yes, finally.
Yeah, have you been waiting for this moment?
And also, did you know I play with my Miku figure a lot because they're both Japanese and they're friends now?
Yes, I did know. She stands just under 5.5 inches tall.
Pounds.
Let's not start that again.
So,
Just under 5.5 inches.
0 pounds. Sorry, I said again. It's because of the tail.
Did you have anything that you'd like to add?
Subscribe 0 pounds. Remember that I started all that.
Subscribe and what?
Subscribe and 0 pounds
And like,
like,
comment.
and comment below and comment everybody. Thumbs up, thumbs up.
Thanks for watching.
Where have you been? Nowhere. That's why I'm on my motorcycle.